So this is Sullivan Lake. We're in northeastern Washington. What, 8 miles from the border? 8 miles from the border, the Canadian border. And as you can see, there's a bunch of snow here. Rockhounding up here is difficult this time of year, but we're down here at the lake. I got my ice cleats on in the water. There's some interesting material can come out of here. I know we've gotten some really good jasper. Granted, that was higher up on the beach, which you can't get at now. Leica loves digging in the snow. Yeah, so I figure we'll just walk down and see what we can find. What do you get there?
Oh, I don't know. Look like that. Wait.
Dog's silly. Really pretty quartz. Do you want this? We'll leave it here on the snow. It'll stand out pretty easily. So yeah, we'll walk down and get some jasper hopefully, and maybe some cool quartz, some different things. See what's in the lake. Is that quartz and jasper together? It's a pretty nice piece. Oh, look at that. It's kind of cool, but too big. This could tumble up real nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have no idea what that is, but that's pretty cool looking. Back in it goes. So right by the dam here, it's interesting. You can kind of see how the material changes. There's sand and then gravel. And right here, there's a couple of pieces. Quartz and jasper. Let's look at these. Those could tumble up real nice.
These are also good for digging.
Yeah, what's your scoop review? Give me the scoop on it. Oh, come on, you get it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something to respond.
Just say something positive because people will see this. Wow, that's it? A thumbs up? Whatever, she loves them.
Scooped it.
Big flat piece here. Man, the density of this. Huh. I think I gotta take this and cut it up on the saw and check out and see exactly what this is. That's pretty cool. Got a ways to go. We haven't made much progress, really. Sarah just picked this up. Kind of looks like quartz, but it's really hard to tell. That could look interesting sliced up. Oh, hey. Some type of sedimentary layer in there.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this piece of rusty quartz here. This area is also well known for gold. Gold and quartz. That'd be an interesting piece to break open. Or smash it into dust and pan it. She's so hyped up with the snow. Oh God, she wants to play, freaking out. Anyways, that's a cool piece. I like that. Look at that. Pretty confident in this being nephrite. Wow. We'll find out. These big flat pieces are nice for my tile saw that I use for cutting rocks because, well, it fits, so. There's a couple of things. This black rock, which I don't know what it is. Look at that over there. And that piece. Interesting. No clue what that is. Take it back and just try to identify it. Obviously, there's little quartz veins going through it. And that's kind of a piece of quartz with some other type of mineral deposit in it, maybe iron. Pretty. What we have there is bear tracks coming down. I know there's bears in the area. That's crazy. Let's kind of see with my hand. That's the only thing out here big enough to make that. So we have almost a full 2-gallon bucket of material. We got some jaspers in the bottom. We got some green nephrite. Some of this, well, a couple pieces of this black rock that have quartz in it that I don't know what the black rock is. Not yet, at least. Got some interesting quartz. These are what I believe to be nephrite, which I have a piece of nephrite that came from here, and this looks identical to it. So be interesting to see if I'm right or not. I'll give these a cut in a little bit. So yeah, anyways, Sullivan Lake near Medellin Falls, northeastern Washington, beginning of February. Super quiet. Mike is down there eating a rope on a float. Man, the view here. We definitely got to come back in the summer. So here is the haul. Things are starting to freeze. It's so cold in the shop. Rocks are freezing to the bench. Let's start by showing you something that's not on video. This little white thing in this shale is a grape delight. Grape delights are about 400 million years old. It is a fossil. Yeah, I mean, I'll put some more information down below, but you get the gist of it. This can be found in a road cut in the area, but the road cut was kind of, well, filled with snow from plowing the roads. But kind of neat, not super super special. But yeah, it was a little organism that lived in a colony, and I don't think there's a lot of information known about them, but that's kind of cool. So I'll put those aside, and maybe I'll cut these up and put them in a specimen jar. So we got some cool jaspers, nothing too crazy. Some jasper quartz mixed together there. Kind of neat. Good stuff that can make its way into the tumbler. But I'm sure that's not exactly what you're here for. There's also this, which is, I believe, shale and quartz veins, which that's kind of neat. I don't have anything like that, and when it is wet, it's, well, it's super black. Very, very dark stuff. This is some interesting quartz that I've found up there. Well, me and Sarah found up there, where there's some type of mineral deposit here that is harder than the quartz, or the quartz is, well, softer than it. You get the gist of that. So it's got kind of some neat, I don't know what you call it, neat stuff going on. How about we go with that? And then there is some quartz with some rosy banding, piece of quartz with what I believe to be iron. Kind of neat. So let's look at the green rocks that we got. My initial impression, of course, is nephrite, which is British Columbia jade, BC jade. You know, it has that exterior appearance. So we are going to set up the saw, and we are going to do some cutting. Probably, let's do this piece here. This will be a good one to cut. So, obviously, well, to me at least, this is not jade, not nephrite, and that's okay. You know, I'm going to still leave this in. It's very tempting, of course, when you make a mistake on video to try to edit that out, but I'm going to leave this in. I have no clue what this is, but from the outside, it certainly resembled nephrite. To me, I have some pieces that are cut, hardness tested, gravity tested, visually tested, that are confirmed jade from this area that have this exact same exterior. So what to make of that? Nothing. You make nothing of that other than, you know, it's good to cut stuff to confirm. I also cut a piece of that quartz. Nothing too special about it. But one thing I might try to do is dissolve that away at some point with acid and see what this thing looks like. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, probably do some iron out, something like that. But, you know, also, I mean, what's the most important about rock hounding? Not the rocks. It's about going out, experiencing a beautiful area with your significant other, hopefully, or a loved one, whoever that is, and investing that time in another person, building memories, all that good stuff. Same thing that I advocate here for here all the time. But as always, thanks for watching. Yeah, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of content. And I'll see you in the next video. It might be a little bit. Winter is, well, winter's here. You know, it's February. So, yeah, have a good day.